Hey, g'day everyone. Today we're having a squiz at Flotsam. Flotsam has been released into 1.0, or it will be by the time this video releases. I've had early access to the 1.0 release with an embargo on it, so I've been playing it a little bit. It's about sailing, scavenging, and rescuing survivors in a floating. It's a floating city builder. You collect junk, you produce resources, you build houses, all on this big floating and moving platform, which has been absolutely awesome. In its early access, it's got mostly positive and very positive reviews right through the whole process, and they're finally releasing into 1.0. Developers Pajama Llama Games, which I absolutely love that name, Pajama Llama Games, published by Strayform Publishing. So what I thought we'd do is we would continue on. I'm in day 6 of my thing at the moment, so let's just go to here, and I'll just pause the game for a little bit. Up the top here, we have all of our resources and what we have in stock at the moment. Here is the water reserves we have and the food reserves we have. Our storage capacity for crafting materials and our storage capacity for water, which is obviously a pretty big thing. Now, when you start off the game, you start off with just the boat, and then you start sort of building your city up. At the moment, I've got like all of my commercial stuff over this side and workshops, and I'm doing all my housing and research and stuff, because buildings next to other buildings do have bonuses and stuff that you need to take into consideration. So at the moment, what are we doing? We've got the status of our drifters. We have 4 on. We've got Top Deck, Gunwale, Wakami, Trabe, and Islay Hopper, or Isla Hopper, whichever way you want to, whichever way you want to deal with it. So we need to we produce resources to be able to build pontoons and to be able to build walkways and to be able to build workshops and stuff like that. We've got a chopping block here for doing firewood, because I'm slowly working on my next part. We've got a rope crafter here. You can set how much of things people actually do, and what they keep in stock. So, for example, I could just infinitely make ropes, or I could make 10 ropes and stuff. You've got crafting priorities as you normally would. This is our D cell, and I want to make infinite water. So, and that needs to be a high priority. So our your little villages will go and work on those bits and pieces as they go. Seaweed salad over here, making food, which is a priority. And we've got a research station here. We're currently researching scrap smithing. So that's a little bit of a rundown. You have all of your building stuff here. You've got your research and all that. You also have a map, and what you can do is you can sail your village around. So we've got seaweed over here. We've got some buildings over here with supermarkets and leftovers. We've got timber up there. Do we have any plastic anywhere? Can't see any plastic lying around anywhere at the moment. There's some plastic up that way. So what we might do is we might head into this area here, and I'm driving backwards. Let's stop up here like so. Go back to the into the, or off of the map. Where are we? We're in here somewhere. Right there. I was zooming in on the wrong spot. So here's our little village here, and people will go out and they'll swim and they'll scavenge, and you can see all of the old cities and stuff underneath. So for example, if we go onto here, we have actually already been through here, and we need demolition tools to continue on with that. So there's no point, because we've pretty well scavenged all of this stuff. Where are we going to head? I think we might head in, I reckon we might head in this direction over here. So let's move forward. I might actually turn our little boat around like so, and we'll head forward and see if there's some buildings up here that we can scavenge some stuff out of as well. We are making our own food, which is really, really good. We do need some more seaweed, and we do need some more wood and other resources as well. So let's head over to here, and it looks like we may have run out of charge. Let's undo that. Let's pop into here like so. And where are we? Where's our boat? Right there. We'll have somebody come in here and recharge our batteries for our boat. And once we've done that, we will head over to here. So, which is farm ruins. Does say we need to take demolition tools. We can scavenge some demolition tools from there, which is really, really good. Can we go into the map and move up to here now? Yes, we can. Let's move into here and we'll head back to the map. And what we'll do now is we'll send some people over to do some scavenging. Now, we'll just send one person over for now while everybody else is making other stuff. Are we getting some... that's our recycler. Are we getting some water happening or what? We're definitely getting salad happening. What's missing? Firewood. This is where we need our firewood. So, firewood from junk. Let's infinitely do that. And we'll do that as a high priority as well. So hopefully somebody will come down there and start producing firewood so we can de-sell. All right. Cool. You can see our little villager over here, and she's scavenging and scavenging and scavenging. It looks like we are going to get tools out of it, which is absolutely fantastic. In regards to what we can build at the moment, there's plastic walkways. There are workstations, so a manual dryer, which is a wood dryer, a recycler, we've got a chopping block, and we've got a rope crafter as well. There's a sawmill in there, there's a plastic workshop and a drying rack there. Sawmill wise, if we have 3 more dry wood, so the wood you obviously pull out of the ground, you need to dry, and I believe this is the this is the manual dryer. So when wood comes in, somebody works on that. But the other thing that we do want to do is we want to try and find some more survivors as well, because we only have 4 people in our village at the moment. So you can see wood is being chopped, which is fantastic. So we should start getting a supply of firewood up here as well. We've got storage areas, and water is starting to be produced, which is exactly what we want. How much do we have food-wise? 22 food, which is good. Is there anything left there? There's still furniture to take, so you'll see somebody occasionally pop out and swim over there and start bringing furniture back. She's actually in there picking it all up. She or he? Not sure who it is. All right, so we'll keep that going. Now we do need to, I do want to start building some more houses and stuff. This one here, this takes 2 people. This house here is empty and takes 2 people. And these are just single people homes, which is perfectly fine. You don't really, you can control who goes in there, but I'm just letting people, just people go in there normally as they want. We also have a research station, which we already have. We've got housing here. We've got water production here, food production there, and we've got farming that we can do at some point in time if we have 3 rope, and that's what we're working towards at the moment. Now, to build rope at our rope maker, we need to have seaweed, so we're going to need to head out and find some seaweed. Has that been cleared out? Not yet. There's still furniture in there, so we'll wait until they've done that. And actually, I might put somebody else on there, and we'll get that done, and then we'll head out, because I do want to start growing seaweed so that we don't have to go out and look for it all the time. But we are going to run out of food, because the food is made from seaweed on the salad spinner over here. We can do potatoes at some point in time, and polluted seaweed salad. Who doesn't want polluted seaweed salad? Its quality is icky. What's normal seaweed salad? Icky quality and ordinary. So we want to, at some point in time, get some of that happening as well. So, which is actually really cool. I believe you can upgrade these after you do research and stuff like that. Our research station and our research tree. If we're still researching scrap smithing at the moment, but if we go into our research panel, you can see the technology that you can research, and some of it's actually locked, which is pretty crazy. Solar power, culinary cooking, plastech, advanced eel electricity, meaning we can run electricity from electric eels, I'm believing. Eel power, chemistry, weight capacity tugging, seagulls salvaging, fish farming, yummy cooking. There's all of that type of stuff on there as well. So I believe they're coming back now, and that's probably completed, which it is. So we have everybody on board. We're not leaving anybody behind. Let's go back into the map, and let's head to where there's some seaweed. There's some seaweed over here. Let's just back out and head in this direction. We'll go and grab some of this seaweed over here like that, and might just scroll down to there. There we go. Lovely. So what we can do now is we can actually hit a salvaging marker. We can start salvaging all of this, and then all of that seaweed will if we had tools, if we had axes, we could go and chop wood off of that island, but at the moment we don't. So you can see somebody's out there, and they're out there scavenging and salvaging that, which is going to give us more seaweed, and is also going to allow us to start creating ropes as well. So beautiful. Beautiful. Now, I haven't worked out at this point in time whether this is maintain 10 or whether it's, maintain 10 in our stock at all times, or whether it's just create 10. I'm not sure. So, but we will soon find out. This has nearly all been scavenged, which is good. How much wood do we have? We've only got one dry wood, so we're going to have to go and grab some more wood, because I don't believe we have any more. There we go. That's all done. I don't believe we have any more wood either. So, but that's okay. Once they're on board, we can actually back out of here and head in this direction here to here, and we'll start scavenging this stuff as well. Let's stick one of those on there. Let's stick another one on there and another one on there, and we'll scavenge all of that stuff. Once they I believe, oh no, they're still awake. They're still awake. They're coming out and doing it. Imagine you'd just be wet all the time, wouldn't you? You'd just be completely and utterly wet all the time. So they're picking up this wood and taking it back as well, which is good. Our water is not going up at this point in time, although, so it's going to take 2 firewood for 1 fresh water, strangely enough. All right, there's one more log out here to grab, and then we'll go and grab the other one, and then we'll continue on, because I really do want to get some more. I do want to get some more villages as well. So that's it. Is he coming back? Yes, he is. I'm guessing that it'd be pretty bloody easy to leave your people. Once we got tools, I believe we should be able to do fishing and have fishing spots as well as salvaging boats at some point in time, which is actually pretty cool, because that would definitely help out having salvage boats, so that they I'm guessing they can probably carry more doing that. So down here we go. Let's gather all of this wood, and there's some here as well, and there's another one up there too. So we'll gather all of that scrap. That one there, can we actually move that? Can we relocate it? Let's just remove it, and we'll throw one in there, because I didn't realize we had a little bit of wood hanging over there as well. So that's bringing up our stocks, which means that the wood dryer will start drying some wood. And see him throwing it all in storage. How's our storage going? Pretty good. Pretty good. But I've been quite enjoying. I quite enjoyed playing up to this level as well. But these things, once you start getting farms and fish farms and everything, this entire thing can be absolutely massive. So here, this is our town heart, which is our boat, which moves us around. You can set what threshold that, somebody will come out and recharge the batteries by winding and stuff like that. It shows your weight capacity and all that type of stuff, and your weight tier and all that type of stuff. So the more you advance through, and the more research you do and all that type of stuff, you can do upgrades to actually increase weight and stuff like that. So filter resources, we've got all those resources there, and then we have upgrades here as well. Torque thruster, lubricant, and all of those upgrades go towards helping you out as well. So let's head into the map. I believe we have come from, I haven't been out into that area, but I've and I haven't been all the way out to that area either. But I would like to head in this direction, I think. And let's see if we, I don't know whether we go faster going forwards or whether we don't, but I'd like to come through here. I don't know whether we've actually done the old church watchtower, but there's a supermarket and there's other stuff here as well. So let's move into there like that and go back into the map. And here we are. We can actually start scavenging here. We've got plastic junk. We've got furniture. And if we had tools, we could actually do that as well. So I don't have a tool maker at the moment. What do we got in here? There's the sawmill, the workshop. There's the scrapsmith, which I think we can make now if we get some metal scrap. I do have the tool maker, and we could make the tool maker now. So I may throw the tool maker over here somewhere, I think. Yeah, I might throw a tool maker there and we'll build that because we actually have the resources for that. We're currently not researching anything at the moment, so what I would suggest we do is probably research fishing, I think. Studying, fishing, and reconnaissance. I think fishing would be good, so give us a fishing chair. Can fish around the chair, and then it'll allow us to sort of upgrade the food that we're doing. After fishing, I think maybe, what does that do? Drifters can store and study books here for experience. Reconnaissance, the watchtower increase the visibility of radius on the map. Big drying wrap and mooring point. That'll allow us to do mooring points. So I think we might try reconnaissance next as well. But we'll let that research happen. Toolmaker is currently being built. So we could start building tools. And then once we've started building tools, we've already grabbed all of that stuff. So there's no point in hanging around here. Yeah, just dismantling appliances. Have we been over here and scouted this region? We must have. I must have grabbed plastic junk as well. So we probably want to go over to these places. No, we've scavenged that previously. This is all stuff that I would have done, that I would have been to and done prior to, so there's trees there, prior to, while I was sort of starting my, my entire process here. So there's still stuff to come from there. It would have probably been better if we had it parked over this side, although I don't know why they're going through that. So the construction is complete on the tool maker. What we want to do on the tool maker is we want to make, let's maintain 15 tools. No, hang on a sec. Let's maintain 3 of those. Actually, we should go 5. Go 5. Let's go 5. Let's go 5 now. We won't be able to do that at the moment by the looks of it because we have items missing and stuff like that, which is probably metal plate, yeah. But we will be able to make those. And containers, I don't know with containers at the moment. I might turn that off. We'll see if we can maintain maybe 10 tools at the moment. And then that's going to allow us to start getting our metal scrap and stuff to do stuff like this. So can't do screwdrivers at the moment, I don't believe. No, we can't because we need metal plate for that. Excuse me. All right, so we'll keep those guys going there. Can't do anything. Oh no, there's still stuff to collect there, so we'll keep that going. Down the bottom here, we've got quest titles, mock-up description. This is to test the UI element. Okay, so that's just a test for that. It gives us a balance. Food -4, -4 a day for food. Energy's okay. Daily gain is 4 on water, which is good. I believe we should be able to do this. So maybe this is the maintain area. So if we maintain 10 tools maybe there. 20 of those, 25 ropes. We can't do any of those. 40 dry wood. We get infinite plastic waste. Ladders we can't do at the moment. Protective gloves. So also here is diets. So you can see that that each person likes different things, I believe. You can see that Islay likes bouillabaisse or bouillabaisse, but we can't make any of that stuff at the moment anyway. We've got 18 food, 15 of those. So, all right, lovely. But we will get there, guys. We will get there. How's our research going, by the way? I'd like to know how our research is going at the moment. We should nearly be finished on our research, I think. No, we haven't even started yet. Because we don't have enough employees, that's the reason why. So, but they are chopping wood and keeping wood going to keep our water going, which is good. Should we maintain? Should we maybe maintain, say, if we did that to 20 and we did food to 20 as well and just maintain that at this point in time. Now, what else do we have here? Well, we do have the sawmill running, which is crafting planks. How many planks were we crafting? Where are we? How many planks were we maintaining? 20 planks. All right, cool. Because we kind of need to. We really need to make sure that that we're not overdoing it. If we overdo it, so for example, firewood. If we maintain 20 firewood, or otherwise we're going to use up all of our dry wood. So, which is going to be a little bit of a problem, but being able to manage how much you actually do have is going to determine how quickly everything gets done, because you've got all these people that are running around. We've got 4 people trying to run, 8 workshops or something like that. So we've done that. Let's jump into. We do have tools now, but we don't have screwdrivers. Is there anything we can do with tools there? No, there's not. So let's jump into our map. Let's head in this direction over here, maybe. Let's head over to where this hardware store is, because I wouldn't mind. Oh, let's just duck in that little hole there, can we? There we go. That'll do. We just ducked in that little hole there. Because I wouldn't mind seeing what's at the hardware store. So let's take all of the demolition tools, the chopping tools, and the precision tools, which will be really, really good. over here, let's take the furniture and let's grab the plastic junk. So with our recycler, you can see people putting recycled stuff in and turning, you know, chairs, the old plastic junk chairs and all that type of stuff into refined waste, plastic waste, which is really cool. We have one person doing that and one person doing that, which would be good. As you can see, you do have the option to send the salvaging boat, but we unfortunately don't have that. So that's going to also sort of speed up processes as well. But everything is animated really, really well. I do absolutely adore the... there we go, see? He's drawing wood. I absolutely adore the... like the aesthetic and the art style in this as well. Everything fits together really, really well. The ocean looks good. There's plenty of resources around to go around and salvage, whether you're salvaging directly from the ocean or, you know, junk from the ocean, or whether you're salvaging, you know, stuff from buildings, old buildings and stuff like that. So, you know, they do have to swim in the beginning, but that's perfectly fine. Speaking of, how's our research going? How is our research going? Where are we? 7-day report, day 7 report available. So we're just using up energy, crafting and consuming. Our water is still on a daily gain, which is really, really good. So yeah, night time there, but it'd be interesting to start like getting electricity and stuff like that in the place, which would be fantastic. I'm looking forward to that. There's a decoration menu down there as well, in case you missed it. So what else can we do? What do we need to do that? We need more floaters. So, which is kind of plastic, sort of plastic containers and stuff like that. So research station we've already done. We don't need another house at the moment, but you can build storage as well. This one is something that we actually could do, but what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to work towards grabbing ourselves some more plastic waste, and that could be a bit of an issue because I can't see any around here. Over here. There is some plastic waste over here, and there's some up in this direction as well. So once we've recycled those, we could head over here and pick up that, and see what's out in this area as well, because we do, as I said, we do need to get ourselves some more villages as well, so that we can increase our productivity and get stuff happening a lot, because we've got one person over here, one person over here, which means we've only got 2 people maintaining all of the production and stuff, keeping firewood going and all that type of stuff as well. So I do wonder here whether these numbers actually have to line up with the numbers that we've got up here, or whether this actually does limit the resources. Because floaters, like, you'd probably want to put floaters up to us, you know, to maybe infinite even, because that's kind of a resource. Or whether we can, we might actually make floaters, mightn't we? Rural ruins have been fully salvaged. That's our plastic workshop where we make floaters right there. So, which requires plastic waste. So we're going to need to get some of that together as well. This area over here, we haven't taken the demolition tools yet. This area here is complete now, which is good. So we'll be able to move forward and move out and grab some more of that plastic waste. The hardware store has now been fully salvaged, which is good. Do we have 4 people on board? And how long before our fishing is How long before our fishing is going to be researched? Still hasn't been done because everybody's been really, really busy, yeah? All right. Cool. Cool. Right. Beautiful. Now this is a town beauty. There is also a town beauty rating on this as well, which gives an increase in morale and stuff like that. So you can see here, this is giving us +5. That's giving us +10. And the walkways are giving us -1, but we can only do plastic junk walkways at the moment, so we don't really have a choice. You can see here, and I did do this to test it out, you can build on an angle as well. You can build the your walkways and your buildings on an angle, so you can basically make this, you know, whatever shape you want, and do whatever you want in regards to that, which is pretty cool actually. Very, very cool. So we'll eventually bring another walkway up through here somewhere, I think. But for now, I'm sort of expanding that way, but we probably want to expand out a little bit as well. Let's get rid of that so we can get all of our color back again, which is really cool. So I don't think research is happening at the moment. It's not. I would like for it to be happening. We do have research points down there. Flotsam, guys, really, really, really enjoyable game. Really well thought out, and a little bit different to the other Waterworld type games that are out there. And I think it has the potential for hours and hours and hours and hours of gameplay building cities. Go to the Steam page, because the link is below, and check out some of the screenshots of what they put up on the sizes of the villages and stuff like that, and the cities that you're building. So it's definitely worth playing, in my opinion. I've had a great time. I haven't experienced any glitches. I haven't experienced any issues, and everything has run really, really smoothly. So fantastic. Yes, you can see Vegemite is the name of my town, of course. Those of you that have been on the channel for a long time will know, of course, it's going to be Vegemite. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.